Ever found yourself stuck in an endless loop of thoughts, analyzing every little detail? You replay conversations in your mind, worry about decisions you've already made, and stress over things that might never even happen. And the more you think about it, the worse it gets. Overthinking is exhausting. It drains your energy, clouds your judgment, and keeps you trapped in indecision. You tell yourself you're figuring things out, but in reality, you're just running in circles. But what if I told you that you don't have to be a prisoner of your own mind? What if you could stop overthinking, clear your mind, and focus on what truly matters? The ancient Stoics faced war, uncertainty, and hardship, yet they mastered the art of mental clarity. They understood how to break free from overthinking and act with wisdom. And today, their timeless methods can help you regain control of your thoughts. Stay with me, because in this video, I'm going to share powerful Stoic techniques that will help you stop overthinking, reduce stress, and make decisions with confidence. These are the same principles that guided Marcus Aurelius, Seneca, and Epictetus. And they can work for you too. And before we begin, if you find value in learning how to apply Stoic wisdom to everyday life, consider subscribing. And if this message resonates with you, give this video a like. It helps more people discover these powerful insights. Now, let's begin. Overthinking isn't a modern problem. It has plagued the human mind for centuries. The Stoics understood that excessive thinking is often a battle against reality itself. We ruminate over things we can't change, worry about outcomes we can't control, and exhaust ourselves trying to predict the future. Marcus Aurelius, one of the greatest Stoic philosophers, wrote, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." Think about that for a moment. The more we focus on things beyond our control, the more we fuel overthinking. But when we shift our attention to what is within our power, our actions, our mindset, our present reality, we find clarity and peace. Ask yourself, how much time do I waste thinking about things I can't change? The Stoics believed that overthinking is simply misplaced energy. Instead of analyzing everything to exhaustion, they practiced a mindset of acceptance and action. They understood that thoughts are just thoughts, not absolute truths. So the first step to stopping overthinking is to recognize when you're caught in the loop. The next time your mind starts racing, pause and ask, is this thought leading to action, or am I just spinning in circles? If it's not leading to action, let it go. Now, let's explore one of the most powerful Stoic techniques to break free from overthinking, the Dichotomy of Control. At the heart of Stoic philosophy is a simple but powerful idea. Some things are within our control and some things are not. Epictetus, one of the most influential Stoic teachers, put it clearly. Some things are up to us and some things are not. Overthinking often happens when we obsess over things outside our control, what others think, the future, past mistakes, or uncertain outcomes. But Stoicism teaches us that peace comes from focusing only on what we can control, our actions, our mindset, and our present decisions. Think about your own life. How often do you overthink things that are completely out of your hands? The next time you catch yourself worrying, ask, is this within my control? If the answer is yes, take action, make a decision, do what needs to be done, and move forward. Action is the antidote to overthinking. If the answer is no, well, let it go. There's no point in draining your energy over something you can't change. By practicing this mental filter, you'll start breaking free from the overthinking trap. Over time, your mind will naturally focus on what truly matters rather than spinning in endless thought loops. Try this. Take a moment right now to think about something that's been stressing you out. Is it something you can control? If not, remind yourself it's not worth your energy. Now, let's move to another powerful Stoic technique that stops overthinking. Negative visualization. One of the greatest causes of overthinking is fear of the unknown. We worry about what might happen, we analyze every possible outcome, and in doing so, we create stress that doesn't even exist yet. But the Stoics had a strategy out for this, a technique called negative visualization. Seneca, one of the greatest Stoic philosophers, said, "We suffer more in imagination than in reality." Think about that for a second. How often do we build up worst-case scenarios in our heads only to realize later that things weren't as bad as we feared? Instead of letting fear paralyze them, the Stoics faced their fears head-on. They imagined the worst-case scenario not to dwell on it, but to strip it of its power. When you truly consider what could go wrong, you often realize it's not as terrifying as your mind makes it out to be. Here's how you can apply negative visualization to stop overthinking. Number 1, identify what's causing you stress. Maybe you're overthinking a decision, a big change, or an uncertain future. Number 2, ask yourself, what's the absolute worst that could happen? Be honest. What's the real consequence? Number 3, now ask yourself, if that worst-case scenario happened, could I handle it? 99% of the time, the answer is yes. You might not like it, but you could survive it. By confronting your fears instead of avoiding them, you take away their power. Suddenly, the thing you were overthinking doesn't seem so overwhelming anymore. And once your mind stops spiraling, you can move forward with calm and confidence. Try this. The next time you catch yourself overthinking, stop and ask, what's the worst that could happen? And if it did, could I handle it? You'll find that the answer is almost always yes. Now, let's move on to the next Stoic strategy, the power of action. Stop thinking, start doing. Overthinking pulls you into the past or the future, regrets about what you've done, anxiety about what's coming next. But the Stoics knew that true peace only exists in the present moment. Epictetus once said, "If you want to improve, be content to be thought foolish and stupid. Instead of getting lost in what-ifs, train yourself to stay anchored in task right now. Focus on what's in front of you, your breath, your senses, your immediate task. The next time you catch yourself overthinking, do this. Pause. Take a deep breath. Look around. Feel the present moment. Because this moment, right now, is the only one you can control. Overthinking is a habit, but with Stoic wisdom, you can break free and find peace. Stay present, take action, and let go of what you cannot control. Overthinking is a habit, but habits can be broken. The Stoics understood that clarity comes from action, presence, and focusing only on what we can control. To summarize, here's how you free yourself from overthinking. Practice the dichotomy of control. Focus only on what's within your power. Use negative visualization. Face your fears instead of avoiding them. Take action. Overthinking thrives on inaction. The moment you move, the cycle breaks. Stay present. True peace comes from living in the now, not the past or future. Which of these techniques resonated with you the most? Let me know in the comments. If this video helped you, don't forget to like and subscribe for more Stoic wisdom. Remember, you are not your thoughts. You are what you do. Break free from overthinking, take control, and move forward with clarity and confidence.